Hi, this is John Lee with AllNetworkEvents.com. This is A&E TV, and today I'm interviewing Rick Tashman, who's one of the great business networking people in our area, and he's a great group founder, and the name of his group is the Philadelphia Entrepreneur Meetup. So I'm going to go right into it with Rick and ask you, well, first of all, I want to say thank you for coming down and talking to us.
Well, John, thank you very much for inviting us and the kind comments. Appreciate that.
And would you state for the viewers the name of your group and how long you've been around?
Okay, well, thank you. It's the Philadelphia Entrepreneur Meetup, and we've been around since 2003. We meet at the Philadelphia Inquirer Building in Conshohocken off of Schuylkill River Road. Our meetings are once a month, and the purpose of our group is to exchange ideas. Several years ago, I read Think and Grow Rich, and they talk about the idea of a mastermind group. And our purpose of our group is very much the same as what Napoleon Hill was speaking about, where people meet once a month to exchange ideas and to help each other in their business by solving problems and doing brainstorming.
Great. And besides being such a great founder, what do you do professionally?
Well, thank you. I'm an IT consultant by day. We provide critical infrastructure for businesses. What that really means is we do designing of the data centers for computer rooms, putting in the power, the air conditioning, and storage systems to help businesses run more effectively.
Well, that sounds pretty elaborate.
We focus on the tougher challenges in the IT field. It's a great, I'm a geek before it was popular, so I've been doing this for quite some time.
And does your group have a mission statement? What's the mission of the Philadelphia Entrepreneur Meetup?
Well, it really ties in, again, with the Think and Grow Rich book by Napoleon Hill in terms of the idea of like-minded people getting together in a positive atmosphere to share ideas and to help each other. So people come for either to give or to get. Some people will come with a particular challenge or problem that they want to get the group's advice in terms of solving, and then some people come with a lot of experience to give back to the community. So it's a nice mixture.
Oh, that's great. And can you name some of the top benefits a potential member can look forward to in getting involved with the Philadelphia Entrepreneur Meetup?
Sure. A couple of the benefits are, number one is the aspect of coming away with some great ideas. It's someone had, I think it was Jim Rohn once said, you are who you are as a result of the books that you've read and the people that you've met. So at our meetup, people typically will get an email each night after the meetup asking them how they felt about the venue, and most people write that they picked up several good ideas that they can utilize in their business. So that's probably one of the most tangible, significant benefits. The other benefit is it's a great way to network. The purpose of the group wasn't to stand around swapping business cards like a Chamber of Commerce event, but when someone does participate at the group, people will come up afterwards and ask for their business card, especially if they made a good impression and participated.
Absolutely. And I personally have benefited from being a member of this group myself, and I wanted to ask you, is there a fee to join?
There's no fee to join the group at all. There is a $2 per group meeting, and we meet once a month.
Okay, but to actually join your group and become a member, it's absolutely free. There's no charge.
Totally free. There's no charge at all.
Okay, great. And just the last question, or actually the last statement, can you leave us with some great networking tips? To be an organizer, I know that you have to be a great networker. So can you leave us with a few networking tips?
I'd be delighted to. A couple of my best tips that I found really effective. Number one, if you're going to a networking event, do not go by yourself. Okay. Bring somebody with you, make a plan ahead of time to meet or to drive together. This way you're less likely to, I call it, wimp out at the last minute or not go. Secondly, when you are there, it's a great way to network the room. If I'm talking with someone and I'm about to say goodbye to them and I see you are free, I'll introduce you to this other person. And it sounds old-fashioned, but introductions truly do work. And I can say third-party endorsement of you, saying how wonderful you are, how bright a guy you are, blah, 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 what you do. So that's number one.
Okay.
The second is, so many times people go to networking events with the intention of hoping to sell some product or service at the event or find new clients. That's obviously why they go. But I go with a different attitude. I go with the attitude of going there to see who I can help. I call it the law of reciprocity. So I'll find out if someone, for instance, might be in the graphic arts business. I might learn more about their business and be able to either introduce them to some people that could help them grow their business or be of benefit in some way. or worst case, make a friend. The third thing that I do, I'm sure some of you out there have gone to networking events, picked up a bunch of business cards, and then the next day you look at these cards and say, oh, should I call them? Shouldn't I? What should I say? You know, you have that anxiety, almost like a cold call. Right. So right then and there when I'm meeting someone, I'll say, John, would it be okay if I gave you a call within the next week and we get together for coffee? And if John says, sure, I'll write down yes to coffee or breakfast, and I make a point then of following up, demonstrating my follow-through.
So that's key. Always tag your cards, I call it.
Yeah.
Write it down on the back of your cards, what you're going to say when you talk to that person again.
Exactly.
Okay, and just finally, I just want to say thanks again for coming down and talking to us. And this is, I want us to say the name of your group one more time.
It's the Philadelphia Entrepreneur Meetup Group, and you can find it by going on the web at meetup.com, search for Entrepreneur Philadelphia, and you'll find us. And if you have any questions after going to the website, feel free to give me a call. We'd love to have you attend one of our meetups. The next one is on April 15th, but we meet once a month. It's at 6:45 in the evening. Some people get there early, which is a good thing in terms of networking and making a good impression. So be on time. And if you have any questions, give me a call, 215-264-4521. And John, thanks again for inviting us.
Thank you, Rick.
It's a pleasure being out here with you.
Okay, and I look forward to the next meetup. It's always exciting. This is John Lee for allnetworkevents.com, A&E TV, and for all the local professional business networking events, always log on to allnetworkevents.com.